Is there anything more exciting than watching an owl? The mysterious and secretive qualities of owls make it all the more rewarding to finally get a look at one of these birds. If you've ever tried to find an owl, you know how difficult it is to spot one. Most owls keep a low profile during the day because they sleep a lot during this time. Understanding owl slumber is key to observing these elusive predators, and by the end of this video, you'll be an expert in the sleeping habits of owls. Before we discuss how owls sleep, I want to make sure everyone is aware of when owls sleep. It's no secret that most owls are nocturnal, meaning they're active at night. So, since owls are largely active in the darkness, it would make sense that they would sleep during daytime since they're busy hunting and defending territories at night. Of course, there are exceptions to the generalization that owls are nocturnal. For instance, species such as northern hawk owls and burrowing owls are active during the day. However, the vast majority of owls are adapted to nightlife. Okay, now that we know that most owls sleep during the day, we can get into more detail about owl slumber. So, how do owls sleep? When an owl is ready to snooze, does it tuck itself into a bed of pine needles and shut its eyes? Well, not exactly. You see, most owl sleep is pretty unexciting. One of these birds of prey will simply find a quiet, comfortable perch and shut its eyes while sitting in an upright position. This may not sound like the coziest way to sleep, but it allows for owls to quickly react to scan their surroundings or flush to escape danger if necessary. You may think that the way adult owls sleep is rather boring, but wait until you hear about how some baby owls sleep. A fully developed adult owl has no problem seeking out a secluded location to sleep, but baby owls are stuck in and around their nest until they have mastered flight. So, how do baby owls sleep? Well, some owlets may cozy up to their siblings and lean against them when they want to catch some Z's. However, for those who don't get along well with their siblings, there is another, more adorable way of sleeping. That's right, some owlets sprawl out on their tummies and rest in this way. There's no question this behavior is precious, but why do baby owls sleep face down? Well, this has to do with the big heads of owls. Much like human babies, owlets often struggle to support their growing heads until they age and develop their neck muscles. That big head is not being weighed down by an owl's brain, as these creatures are not the brightest feathers despite their wise reputations. However, the massive eyes of owls add plenty of weight to compensate for the lack of brain mass. If you're someone who loves sleep, then your spirit animal may very well be an owl, as these curious creatures may spend anywhere from 8 to 15 hours a day sleeping. For instance, one study found that burrowing owls sleep for about 60% of their days. It makes sense that owls sleep so much. After all, there's not a ton of things to do for these largely nocturnal creatures while the sun is up other than sleep. Now, owls don't enjoy hours of uninterrupted sleep like humans. Instead, their slumber involves short bouts of sleep in which they routinely wake up to scan their surroundings for any potential danger. These short naps do add up though, and research has found that owls dream just like humans. When an owl is ready to settle in after a night of hunting, where does it go to sleep during the day? Well, this is largely dependent on the species, as the several hundred different owls have many places where they enjoy sleeping. Generally, a good place for owls to sleep will be a location that provides shelter and protection from predators and the elements. For instance, northern saw-whet owls roost in dense conifers during the day. Here, it is difficult for any predator to sneak up on them. Owls like screech owls, little owls, or barn owls seek out tree cavities or birdhouses for their daytime roosting locations. Such locations conceal them from small songbirds that would otherwise harass them, allowing them to enjoy plenty of undisturbed slumber. Ultimately, owls are a diverse group of birds with a variety of different sleeping preferences. Now that you know more about how owls sleep, you'll have a better chance of finding these elusive birds during the day.